Well, I'm finally leaving Nashville and headed north into Kentucky. Our next destination is Mammoth Cave. But I have a really good habit of stopping for interesting things that I see on the side of the road. So today, we're going to make our first stop at the National Corvette Museum in Bowling Green, Kentucky. Well, the old Fantasy here has got a 454 in it, which is commonly used in Corvettes. So driving along the freeway here, I've seen this a couple times in life, just sitting off to the side of the road. Always wanted to stop. Today's the day. Let's go in. Yeah, it's only $12 to get in. That's great. This is about time for Christmas. If the Fantasy were a Corvette, this would be it, I feel. If I don't get an opportunity to own a DeLorean at some point in life, that would not be a bad alternative. And it would probably look really nice sitting next to the Fantasy in a garage if I ever have that opportunity again. A lot of things are closed down here, but this is a simulator. You can pretend what it's like for $10 to drive this yellow Corvette. I know 3 people with Corvettes, and 2 of them are yellow. Hey. A lot of Corvette books in here. It's more than just Corvettes, it's other things. I wonder if they have a book for the Fantasy. V Fantasy. Got some pins here. Well, that room's a lot of shop manuals and things. This is the main entry in the main room, atrium. Let's see what else there is. A big conference room here. Looks like something's going on later. Definitely getting closer to Christmas. Okay, friends, let's go check out the actual museum. This car kind of cut in half, so you can see what it's like. All the guts. At this theater here, let's see what this is about.
Engineering that foretell future motoring. Closed circuit oval tracks with all turn banks and the late 1953.
This is nice.
When America's largest producer of automobiles takes
That's the beginning of using fiberglass cars. I like this era in auto history.
the promise of tomorrow. This future motoring.
Cool. I like that coral color. Now, a lot of you do, but I do not remember when fuel was pumped for you at the gas station. I know a couple of states still do that, like New Jersey and somewhere else. But it's always kind of a little interesting to think about how times have changed so much. I used to wash your windshield too. If you remember that, put a comment below. There's something about the freedom of having a car like this, be able to travel like those have done on the old Route 66. Like I am doing right now in the Fantasy. It's pretty free. Look at these slick colors. I like that. Oh, that's what it looks like. Excuse me, sir. Sorry, I don't want to get in your way. Some Corvette race cars. Right above each car is a little video and history about races they've won and the drivers. Here's a cool one. It's old Dale Earnhardt, number 3. It was back in 2000. Pretty cool story about it. It looks like it wants to go. One might think that this is from a latter year, but it's a 1986. So cool. I forgot about this. This place had a big collapse and a bunch of cars got ruined a couple years back. Wow, I forgot.
Sinkhole devoured the cars, and they found out about it, and the collapse triggered motion sensors, setting off the museum's alarm system.
8 Corvettes got swallowed up into this sinkhole, and they have this big display about the happening of that and the repair of it going on back here in the time lapse. Pretty cool video. They even go into detail on what happens in the rock bed and why a sinkhole like that forms. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What's happening? There's some movement going on. Something's happening. Ah! Whoa! Look out! Right outside of the exhibit are the cars. Fell in the hole. Wow. Crazy. Got a lot of cars in this neat room. A lot of them are just covered up for some reason, but some are not. Like this is very unique. Not sure what this is, but definitely unique looking Corvette. This car was specially made for a quadriplegic former race car driver, so he could still drive and race cars. The last part of the museum, these unique other types of cars and trucks. Call this the Wishbone. Whew. Slick. I really like the interior fuzz of this car. In college, I had a 1989 Pontiac 6000 LE. It was blue with a gray interior. I took the interior out and I put a gray fuzz, like a super plush fuzz, all over the inside, the rearview mirror, the dashboard, the walls of the doors, everything. It was like riding around in a living room, my friend said. Some of these cars are almost as cool as that college car I once drove. Wonder what happened to that car. Almost as cool as a DeLorean. And we landed in the gift shop. All kinds of Corvette paraphernalia in here. This gift shop is huge. T-shirts, hats, obviously. They have a little Louisville Slugger. We're not too far from Louisville. Little baseball bats. Discs, cars, pink Corvettes, all the stuff. Some frozen stuff here. I don't know why that is. That's some car polish products. You get jackets and posters, blankets, pillows, wall signs, tin signs, license plate covers, all the things that your heart desires for the Corvette owner. If you know a Corvette owner, this wouldn't be a bad place to shop for them for the holidays coming up. Thanks for joining me today, friends, for this impromptu stop off the side of the road here near Bowling Green, Kentucky. Beautiful drive, the weather's perfect, and this museum was well worth the stop. I appreciate you being here, friends. If you like what you're seeing, hit like, hit subscribe, and hit that bell notification button. I'll see you in the next video.